Hello everyone, this is Nickredace coming at you with a brand new mech warrior video. In my recent training for MRBC, I've been using light mechs a lot more often and delving into their strategies. So I thought I might as well share some of these strategies with you guys. Now, first off, I know I haven't been on for like 2 weeks or so, and my videos are getting kind of spaced apart and random in nature. That's just me trying to throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks, and attempting to have a personal life. I went to the beach. I'm like super baked right now, and I'm like, nah, I'm gonna go back to being an introvert. As you guys might know, if you guys watch the MRBC B division, the 373 is doing well. 505 is working out the kinks. A lot of new players this year. That's why a lot of us not really. There's a reason why we're Div E team at the moment. We're gonna change that for sure. And we're getting a lot better. When like our first match, we were complete trash. Our second match, we're getting better. The third match, we won, technically. Anyway, so I'm gonna get on to light strategy since that's what I've been working on the most. So first off, we have to establish what a light mech is and its individual playstyles before we can show it being used in the group. Light mechs are the smallest mechs in MechWarrior Online and have the least tonnage of any other mech class. Lights can be further broken down into large, small, and medium varieties. Technically, all mechs and sizes can be broken down in these categories. That's why we have things like 85 tonner, 90 tonner, 100 tonner. Dire Wolf's King Crabs are large, while you have things like the Gargoyle, etc. Small lights are mechs like Commandos and Mislinks. Also Locusts, very, very low tonnage, and also very, very small. Large mechs are mechs like the Adders and Wolfhounds. You have a lot more space, 35 tonner, and usually are much larger and slower. And medium light mechs, being mechs like Arctic Cheetahs, Firestarters, etc., or most mechs in general, will fall in between in the medium category. Each has a tonnage and mech size difference, as I just said. Now that we're talking about sizes, we have to talk about the playstyle differences between these sizes, because not all sizes have the same playstyle. Just as any light can scout, not every light can be a weapons platform, a brawler, or a harasser. Small lights are great at being scouts, because they're hard to see, and long-range harassers, again, because they're hard to see. And they also get a shit ton of good quirks, such as that Locust has 50% cooldown for laser weapons. You put a large pulse in there, with a small utility being super fast hit and run harassers. Now, when I say super fast hit and run harassers, I mean they come out of nowhere, they fire whatever weapon they have. Commandos, you have the SRMs, Locusts, small pulse, and then you get the fuck out of there. And the reason you have to get the fuck out of there is because you have very little armor and very little health. Like very, very little. Since smalls, as scouts and long-range harassers, they're extremely hard to see, especially if they have ECM, and their speed makes it very easy for them to relocate. Also, small lights can equip standard engines and still go 137 miles per hour, which is insane. Also, not really smart because you're not going to really die from torso loss. More likely than not, it's going to be legs or CT. Utilizing their speed and size, they can harass individual heavies and assaults, but are less useful against mediums and other lights. When I say harass, you can also, like, you have a Locust, go to a Dire Wolf, and a Dire Wolf is fucked. Dire Wolf can actually not physically aim down enough to shoot the Locust, which is really bullshit. Also, they don't have nearly the turning capability to keep up either. Now, medium lights take up a large portion of the light roster, as I said. Keeping a balance of speed, size, and tonnage. They are great at light brawlers, snipers, short-range harassers, since they can take hits, give hits, and have enough speed to escape. As for snipers, they can keep their ability to relocate and tonnage to hold heavy enough long-range weapon. This is your ER large lasers for sure. Lastly are large lights, such as, again, the Adder, the Kit Fox, the Wolfhound. Feeling there's another one. I'm not sure about the Javelin. Yeah, Javelin's come out yet. They make the best sub-mediums, which, kind of like how the Viper's a sub-light. These mechs are sub-mediums. Weapons, platform, light killers, and snipers. Large lights usually move the slowest, but have the most armor weapon tonnage amongst lights. Utilizing this, they make great mini mediums or sub-mediums and weapon platforms in which they stay with the team. They're not really becoming lights anymore, they're just filling the queue as a light, and add heavy support weapons and assist the team. If they do this, they can't really do other light roles, or any light roles nearly as well, but they're able to assist the team. They also make good light killers, since they can equip powerful enough anti-light weapons, such as medium pulse, light pulse, streaks, and still keep up long enough to deal the damage. They also make great snipers, since they're small enough and fast enough to keep stealthy and relocate, and still be able to equip weapons such as large pulse, large lasers, and near people. Now that we explained the types of lights and their playstyles, we can finally get back to the main point, wolf packs. Wolf packs, or light packs, are full lance or more of mostly medium lights. Again, these are not the super small ones or the large ones, these are medium ones. The main focus of a wolf pack is the ability to cap, take bases, and kill other heavies and lights through legging. Now when I say legging, I mean focus fire legging. Medium lights are the best at this because they have the speed to cap and dodge enemy attacks and the weapon tonnage to leg much heavier mech. To use wolf packs, you need to have a team with close range DPS weapons and a coordinated lance. Remember, you're not going to be able to do your normal light things such as scouting and assisting in brawls unless you have an extremely advantageous position. When selecting mechs for Wolfpack, pick ones that move fast and deal the most damage as well as have ECM. Try to stay away from large lights that are slower and small lights that are easy to kill. Stick with medium lights. I'm talking fire starters, Jenners, and Arctic cheetahs, etc. Your lance needs to work well together and be able to communicate fast. Try using software such as TeamSpeak or other voice systems. There are two main obstacles to a Wolfpack: the main enemy force, or murder balls, and other Wolfpacks. Regular uncoordinated lights will stand no chance against a Wolfpack that focuses legs. If in combat with another Wolfpack, have the lance focus one light's legs at a time. Don't split up your force. If facing the main enemy force, retreat unless you outnumber them or they are unaware of your position. If you have several enemy backsides, buddy up. Have two lights on each mech's back. This way, once you start firing, you can kill that mech before it turns around. Don't try to take four unless they're badly damaged backs. Remember, if you take out two mechs in retreat, not only are they down two mechs, but now they have to turn away from your main force or send out a few lights/mediums, which you can then pick apart. If you're playing domination, skirmish, or escort, try to get behind the enemy or pick off harassing lights. Wait until the main brawl begins and then take their backs. Remember, only do this if you have an advantageous position. If you're playing Conquest, go for the caps first. Destroy any resistance in your way. Lights or lone mechs. Once you've done this, focus on protecting the zones and avoid the main enemy force. For assault, the premise is simple. Get behind the enemy, take backs/legs of assault/snipers, and if things start going for the worst, rush the enemy base. Simple enough. Now, that's pretty much the light pack/wolf pack in a nutshell. Devastating force in the battlefield to right lance players. And note, this may not win you all of the battles, but if your aim is good, twisting sufficient, and team is not comprised of mostly potatoes, then you should win a good amount more. Now, mechs, some of the best wolf packs I would think about using would be Arctic cheetahs. Arctic cheetahs are extremely good in wolf packs due to the fact that they have great DPS, the range is great, they have great survivability, and they have decent speed. 4 Arctic cheetahs can chew out legs like nobody's business. The next type of mech I would say, so if you're going for Inner Sphere, I would say Firestarter, because I've used Firestarter. I had Firestarter before I even got the Arctic cheetah. Same thing. Take out the legs. If you're going for, say, you need to have your team get more tonnage, then and you have to go to super smalls, I would go with Locusts for Inner Sphere, and there's really nothing you can do with Clan. The clans aren't just... The Mislinks is not really good for this. With Locusts, you can get up to 6 small pulse, on each one of them, which is about the fire starter's firepower. But again, you get hit once with something strong, and you're wrecked. If you have to do it with heavy lights, which you really shouldn't be doing this then, just forget small pulse and go for heavier weapons. I'm talking SRMs. You have 4 adders rushing an enemy position. You know, you can have 4 SRM 6s. That's 24, 48 damage. 48 damage. Boom! One leg's almost gone. So 3 shots. Boom! 1 mech's dead. So keep that in mind. I wouldn't really use larger lights, and if you got to use small lights, use locusts. But that's pretty much how Wolf-pack works. That's how lights are supposed to work. And you know what? I've been able to do this in a Pug queue before. And it comprised pretty much of me and an Arctic Cheetah, 1 locust, 1 assassin, which I know is a medium, but he was kind of attempting to keep up with us, and 1 commando. And we just went from, our team got completely wrecked. And we just went from, it was Conquest. And just capped, went to another cap, went to another cap. Oh, they're taking this cap. We ran back. Oh, it was a light. We killed that light. And we just kept going caps. We stayed away from the main enemy force, and we won the match. I'm not really sure if you can use this in faction play, communal warfare. Simply due to the fact that there's... Oh, no, you could. You could. It's a lot harder, though, because the defending players usually have a firing line set up, and you can't get behind them. I have seen it done before, though. It hasn't been a light rush, though light rushes happen. They're called gen rushes, but I have seen a cicada rush before. Now that is some scary shit. I forgot what team it was, but it was a full 12-man, and it was just cicadas with 2 large pulses each, and each just, oh my god, just you get wrecked. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video, which might come out soon, might not, might be Minecraft, might be another mech warrior, might have something to do with the Vindicator, might have something to do with the history of Minecraft. I don't know. I'll see you all in the next video. Nickredace out.
With nothing useful to say and no one to listen to.